So hello, welcome to Coming Into Being. To send out my little message here, and we're going to have a little shorter session today because I need to make an airport run today. So um, here we go. We're going to just do a nice session. Hey, Carolina, I was just saying we're going to have Nessamori, hello. I'm going to just have a little shorter session today because I have to have a hard stop at 7:30 to do an airport run. So let's just jump right in here. Let's take a nice deep breath in, hold it at the top, and then just let it all go. Just release everything that's just come before now, before this moment. Let yourself just sink into your hola, yes, hola chica, and Asta also. And Sydney on the other side. We have some people on the other YouTube. But so feel free on YouTube to say hello because I don't see the names as I do on Instagram. But anyways, let's take another nice deep breath into all the hellos. Feeling that just nice, when it's always nice when you get someplace, like when you get home, you've been out running around all day and you kind of get home. And so let's just sink into that feeling of coming into relaxing and settling in, feeling yourself. Lydia on the other side. Hello, here with Pi, the border collie. Okay, we'll have to leave in a bit. Well, good. Yeah, we're having a little shorter session today. And Love Ripples, hello, because I need to do a hard stop at 7:30. So with that in mind, let's just feel what you're sitting on. Feel your body, feel what you're sitting on. Let yourself sink into your physical being. And as you kind of let yourself settle down, everything just kind of goes down, and noticing your environment, noticing where you are. Earth Dancer, hello. Settling into what you're sitting on. So even if you're up higher up, like I'm on the third floor, whatever you're sitting on is connected to the earth. So feeling that connection. So what you're sitting on, if you're not directly on the earth, what you're sitting on. See, if you're sitting on a chair, then the legs are on the floor are connected to the wall, and the walls go all the way down to the earth. And feeling that connection through those structures. Letting yourself just sink in to that, letting yourself follow that gravitational pull through those structures all the way down. And dropping into the earth. So the buildings at the surface of the earth, and then feeling that pull, feeling that earth. It's like we're little tiny specks of dust on this huge planet here. Letting yourself be held by this planet that we're sitting on. Yeah, there we go. And let's just bring forth also more specifically, there's the earth and there's what I call the new earth. So that's the new consciousness of the earth, because everything in existence is shifting consciousness. And whatever can't shift is burning up. We've seen a lot of that lately, but and it's not what you think. It's not. I'm saying this because I can feel some people may be watching later, but that it's like, well, okay, it's so and so. I know this person is pure. It's not at all like that. We kind of have a tendency to get caught up at the human level about what we think is pure and what isn't. But the new consciousness knows the new earth knows. So coming into that connection to the new earth. Focusing on your breath as we just kind of let ourselves sink into that. There is a slightly different flavor if you tune into that, if you catch that. So I will do that again, just so for everybody, and see if you can just notice the difference, however it shows up for you. It could be an image, it could be just a sense, it could be you hear it differently. Okay, so let's connect into the earth, so that planet that we're sitting on. Feel that. Notice what that feels like as we all kind of connect into the earth. You know, so for me right now, just and see what comes up, and feel free to post what you're noticing. But you know, it's almost like there is that pull. There's kind of, it's a heaviness, but it's not like a weighted density heavy that doesn't feel good. It's just kind of like whoo, pulling down. And it's like there's substance there that you can feel. So really noticing what you notice with that one. The earth, the planet earth. And if you're sensitive, you might even have have a sense of, this is bizarre, but you might have a sense of the movement of the earth. Almost like it's like I'm having a sense of like the wind as the planet is rotating. Okay. So now we're going to switch. So just notice again, just a quick notice of where you are now, or what it feels like now. And now let's shift to connecting into the new earth. So again, it's the new consciousness of the planet. And notice how that shifts for you. Maybe if you're noticing colors, shift in tone, shift in a visual image. For me, there was kind of, it was interesting because there was a lightness that came through, kind of went up a little bit, but then it kind of settled in, so that grounding is still there, but it's a little lighter than just the planet. There's a little bit of a lift up. So let's just stay with that and just breathe into that. Let yourself feel your body connected to the new earth and the planet earth. Focusing on your breathing. Yeah. And just allow anything to percolate out. Come to the surface, bubble out as you focus on your breathing, and with the breathing, that awareness on the breath, movement of the body. And noticing whatever you notice. It could be like a little layer around you. It could be something you're all of a sudden feeling, tension somewhere in the body. Just notice that. Stay with the awareness on your breath. And allowing, just allowing, sort of like clearing out the residue from the day, the night, depending on where you are. Maybe you're just waking up. And Luminous Colors has joined. Hello. I kind of know exactly where the 18-day is, according to who shows up. For those of you who are, I know you, but that's good. I'm glad you're stopping in. It's always fun to have you guys stop in. Feeling that, yeah. And I will say I'm honored that you guys stop in. That's I appreciate that. Yeah. And just settling into that feeling. There's that weight that's holding us, that's that anchoring. And as we settle more into that anchoring and that connection to the earth, as well as that new consciousness coming through there. Yeah, good. Yeah, Sydney scene. Feeling exhausted on all levels. 6, 7 mile hiking, walking today, but feeling fulfilled too. Whole. Yeah, that's good. So feeling, and we can feel that physical weight just there. And that's a really good sign when you feel that physical weight, because that means you're really feeling it and you're noticing your body. Yes, high luminous colors. I don't know, there's probably a lag time there. Good to see you. And it's that feeling, if you've ever been to the spa too, and it always makes me think of more of the hammam in northern African countries, where you go and you sit in kind of the steam room, and I'm sure they have it in other colors. It's like the sauna, but somehow the Swedish saunas, yeah, a little different feeling, but the same kind of thing. And there's that moisture because the hammam, it's like the steam bath, and you're sitting there, and your body is just relaxing and opening up. All your pores are just opening up, and all that grime is just releasing out. So here we are in the hammam tonight, steam bath. Yeah, there's other cultures, of course, that have that, but that's the one I'm really familiar with. And the Native Americans have that tradition of the word's slipping my mind, but for cleansing, they take it to a spiritual cleansing level also. It's for cleaning out. I'm having bad pain on my tailbone, pelvic bone area. Oh, it feels like it's a fall. Did you ever fall on that when you were? That's what it brings up. Yeah, kind of that sharp pain. Oh, so I feel like there might be a little bit of a grounding issue, and grounding in terms of how the energy is running through your body. And it's first chakra. When we're talking about chakras, getting into that first chakra, second chakra, that are more closed off. And so if you have been on the 18 days, probably brought a lot of stuff to the surface there for you. And like reaching in deep, this is like energy work. Frequency work is the same thing. Since I started more in the energy realm 20 years ago, it's when you have a lot of also having tailbone pain. There we go, on the other side from Love Ripples. So yeah, yeah. So there's a bit of a grounding issue for and it's a little different place. I feel like luminous colors. It feels like it's more first chakra, referring to chakras, and love ripples. I feel like there's your second chakra is actually kind of the trouble area, uh, really tightly in. So when you get energy work done and frequency work done, what happens is that it's like going to the core. You got that core channel inside of you. So it's like it's going all the way to the core just to have kind of a image to make sense of it. And then from that core, it starts to just pump out and push out energy. And so everything gets pushed out to the surface and bringing some really deep stuff. Um, and so that's part of what's going on for you, luminous color. It's like you've got a lot coming through. But it when I look at you, there's just what comes to mind is like having fallen and hit that area, uh, and almost maybe having cracked it. Not necessarily now, but at some time. But it's coming to the surface. So, and love ripples. I know you're talking about the tailbone, but if that energy is not flowing through properly, it's going to just get backed up. And it feels like I kind of want to say there's sexual trauma for you that's related to that coming to the surface. So really coming into your legs, notice your hip and notice your seems like detox, something is releasing, have not fallen. Yeah. It just feels that way. It just feels like, so it could be from another lifetime too. Sometimes that information comes through, but yeah, I totally agree. Seems detox is releasing, stuff is releasing, coming through. So, so coming into those legs, let's feel the hip bones, and moving in from the hip bone area to the legs. And where you put your attention, the energy goes. So if you put your attention on that area, that's a different way of working with it. Because I know I've said that before, but here I want to focus on moving, having that run through your legs better. So coming into your from the hip bones, and everybody can do this. So lower spine, pelvic area, and then coming into your thighs, and you can, maybe just get a little squeeze on your thighs too. And then into your lower legs and feet. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I feel like that's going to shift for you. Luminous colors, it's kind of not fun right now, but it just feels like it is a pretty sharp pain, but and it might have been something that happened before, like pre-verbal also. Not necessarily intentional, but just coming into those feet. It's feeling quite wobbly earlier, triggering high the nervous system, overwhelm afterwards, feeling much more stable now. Well, good. Focusing on the breath, focusing on the legs and the feet. And just kind of, visualizing just that flowing right through all the way down. There we go. And yeah, I love ripples. Your left leg looks more congested, I would say. I'm sorry, not your left, the other left, your right leg. Kind of getting pushed into on your left. I'm sorry, left. I keep saying left, right side. Let's take another nice deep breath in, the core of the earth. Coming back into that awareness of the earth frequencies. Yeah, opening up that. Hey, Ilaria, boy, it's been a while. Good to see you. Opening up that first chakra because I've learned to work on the chakra. So just opening up that lower area, which is important for grounding. Also important for the bones and it's important for working with when we're clearing up cancer. For example, the body coming into that lower body, connecting into the earth. Settling even more into that. Again, the earth, the new earth. Allowing all of that to settle out. So as we bring our awareness down into those legs, to that body, lower half of the body, still being aware of the rest of the body, but kind of more prominently in the lower half. Noticing that as you get more anchored in this physical earth, your physical body, and so there's a flow that's coming down. Yeah, so just coming into that flow is coming down. So that'll help with the monkey mind chatter. Coming into those feet. And of course, when you start doing that, you'll notice the opposite more. You'll notice where you've been, because either you'll keep getting yourself pulled back up into your head, up and you drop down, up and you drop down, up and you drop down. So it's like a bit of the working with a little kid on a seesaw. It's like, nope, this way, nope, we're coming back down. Nope, we're coming back down. Dropping more deeply. But so there's an energetic flow that happens that pulls, like I said before, energy flows where your attention goes. There's that piece that's happening, but as we come more into our physical bodies and anchor in, there's this other flow that I'm seeing happen, and it's a higher level flow that's going up, that's moving through the body, but from going from bottom up. But our minds, our awareness and even at the energetic level, I can say those are closer to the physical system of the body more. So that's why we focus down and allowing that deeper flow that is higher, that's at a higher level. And by higher, I mean further back from the physical level. So not higher in terms of better, just or more highly placed or higher. That means I want to go there. No, it's you want to be in all of it. So that's opening up. What that does is that getting your awareness focused and at that physical, very happy wiggling from the dogs. There you go. Love animals. As we bring our physical being, so it's our minds, our emotions, our awareness of our physical beings, as we bring it down and anchor into this physical body, that helps to clear out this other layer that gets in the way of feeling that, feeling that connection. That's my signal that we're going to have to end pretty soon. Clears out the way of all that stuff that's in between that physical grounding and presence and that higher aspect of us. So I'm seeing this happening as people focus more in and focus down. Yeah, sorry about this, guy, but I need to do an airport run and leave by a certain time, so we're going to be cutting out a little earlier. So really cool to see because it's there, but usually we have that. It's sort of like there's this buffer zone between being really aware of our physical bodies and being aware. Some people not as much, it kind of depends. And some people are open to it in certain ways, but not in others. So that's like just pulling everything out of the way and opening up that deeper state, that deeper connection. All right. Take another nice deep breath into this, releasing out everything that you need to. Let's do another one. Focusing on the earth too, that connection to the earth first. However you do it for you. There's a couple of you that are doing the pedestal, the connection to the earth, feeling the grounding cord, all of it. It's all good. Just feeling that earth that we're sitting on, and feeling that, taking a nice deep breath in from that and pulling all of that, filling yourself up with that deep. Sorry about that. I just need to make sure I leave. I've got a few more moments here with you. Filling yourself up with that nice earth grounding presence. And as you feel that, wiggle your toes. Just wiggle your toes gently. See what that does. Keep that anchored feeling, that being filled and anchoring you in. All right. Okay, very good, guys. Good, just nice all-around grounding session. So it's a little short today. I'll be back next week as always. Just going to quickly pop up if people want to do a donation there on YouTube, Instagram. Just follow the link in the bio if you care to make a little donation. Yeah, stay in that grounded space. Feel that. Feel your body. Feel yourself in your space, nicely grounded. And to be continued next week, as always. So thanks for stopping by, Nessa. Hello to the girls, Nessa, and Luminous Colors. Thank you. Yeah, thank you both for stopping in. I know where you are during the month, so I appreciate that. Asta, thank you, everybody. So take care, all of you, and we'll see you next time you pop up or in the ethers.